Okay, it's Friday, June 26th, about 3:45. About, what did you say, Chris? About 95 degrees out?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 95. Missoula College construction observation report number 3. And what's happening is that forms are going up on the north side and the east side walls, and Harris rebar is tying in reinforcement for the walls, and we're just checking it out, checking sizes and spacing. And it's looking pretty good so far. There's a couple of things that we found and already reported to Aaron and Paul, some of the guys in charge and whatnot. The guys are flying rebar in there. And Aaron just photobombed me. But things are looking good. Walls are tied in. It's just there's a couple of spots here where we're going to make some corrections, but it's not too bad overall. What happened here, we're on the north side where the footing stepped down for the elevator pit, no, for the sump pit. And we've got a couple things happening here. Is the vertical bars do not have a proper lap length with the footing dowels, and so what's going to happen is that new number 5 bars are going to be lap spliced with both of those to get the continuity we need in the vertical reinforcement. This is the pilaster at B11, and B11 it's not complete yet. The rebar in the pilaster is not tied back to the wall rebar, but per detail DS 63 DS, yes, 263 363. There's some bent number 5 bars that tie the pilaster into the wall, so that's forthcoming. And then as we go around the corner, we turn the corner onto the east side, and things are looking good. The guys are working. I'm going to try not to bother them too much. Here's the pilaster right on the northeast stairs, and clearances look good. Verts are good. The form is actually not including the rigid insulation, the blue insulation. The form is a little bigger than it needs to be for the pilasters. These pilasters, I was asked if they could remove the forms to gain a little more clearance to the rebar, and I said yes. So they're going to take them out wherever they don't need clearance, except here at the stairs. So the stair beam and the south edge of the pilaster align. Chris and I were counting vertical bars on the outside face of the wall, particularly where the column strips are located, and the guys are not quite done putting those in there yet, so they're going to be adding a few more. Actually, in particular, going to be adding them right into the back of the pilaster, and so that would give us a full count on those bars. This is the W10 seismic brace column. That's this looking all good. You can see the gusset plate at the top there. The brace is going to connect to it, so it's plumb level, ready to go. Here's another one. This is at this is the second. This is the south column of the brace frame on grid 13. Same thing. This one is going to benefit by removing this foam insulation, give us a little more clearance. There's actually some of the bars touching the foam.
Loosen up this next section yet?
Plenty of clearance when they remove that. And then we get to the southeast corner of the building, and that's about as far as I got. I'm going to come back out on Tuesday and see where they ended up. And kind of here's an overall view, guys working of the site. And that is the end of today's report.
He sent us 18 of them, so
This is a continuation of construction observation report number 3. It is June 29th, 2015 at Missoula College. And what's happening is that wall reinforcement is being put in place for wall pour number 1, starting at about grid lines B and 7. Right on the other side we have an elevator pit, so the footing is dropped right here. And continuing all the way around the southeast side of the building, approximately grids G13. So everything's looking good. We have 2 curtains of rebar, an inside face and an outside face. The outside face rebar vert on center spacing matches the top reinforcement in the level 1 slab. And so what's happening is that along the north side is number 5 bars on the outside face will be are project out of the top of the wall and are going to be hydraulically bent into the level 1 slab. And guys have it right. They got their rebar counts right on, and it's tied into place. What they did is they marked with orange paint the locations of exactly where they needed their outside face rebar, and then with white paint, those ones are actually on the well, the orange is on the column strips and the white is between the column strips for that two-way flat plate slab level 1. Since I was here on Friday, they've corrected everything, that all the little issues I discovered, including putting hook bars for the pilasters in grids B11 and B12. And the guys are in the process of splicing the inside face of the curtain near the dropped footing between grids 11 and 12. You can also see that duct penetrations are being tied into the forms and rebar is spread to accommodate that, which is fine. And as we get to the northeast corner of the project, we transition from number 5s on the outside face to number 7 bars on the outside face. Once again marked with orange paint on the column strips and white marks between the column strips. The clearances are looking good. Tie spacings are looking good. This is a pilaster at the northeast corner of the stair on the east side of the building. Number 5 bars going into the slab top here. Here's the embed plates that are tied to the wall to support the intermediate landing slab. And then we have number 7 bars starting here. Actually, the one issue that I've already talked to the workers, Paul and Lowell, about is that these number 7 bars on this seismic brace right at the gusset plate, the gusset plate interferes with the ability to bend the bars into the level 1 slab. So what the solution is that whatever bars could not be bent due to the conflict there will be removed and redistributed with an equal amount on either side of the column/gusset plate, which is not that hard to do since the number 7 bars are wired to the outside of the horizontal bars. One other thing that needs to be done still is dry pack underneath the seismic column. That's happening in 2 places. And Paul is going to give me a picture of that when it's done, since I won't be able to see it after they put up the forms. He's also going to give me a picture of how he's going to rewire these outside face number 7 bars. So I'm feeling really confident that everything's in the right spot. It'll be in the right spot in time for the pour. There was blue foam rigid insulation used to reduce the width of the pilasters, but that was removed to create a little more clearance for the rebar and whatnot. So some of these pilasters on the east side wall, the width has increased from 20 inches to 24. And here's our pilaster at grid G 13, which Friday was a little bit out of place, and now it's been moved and tidied up a little bit. So than that, there's not any issues. Things are looking really good, and that's the end of construction observation report number 3.